time. Today, I will be making a calculator in C++. This is going to be fun. This is just defining the basic stuff. That's definitely wrong. How do I do this? Okay. Sure. Alright. I think first we need, like, just to basically say enter a number. And then crap. Oh no. No. What the fudge? Oh. No, wait, no, that. No. What? Why are you throwing a fit? Oh, I'm stupid. Yeah, I'm not very good at this. Alright, so let's actually define a. Let me say a. Crap. No. Remember that. Please. No. Okay, now then we define integer a and b. Congratulations. Alrighty, now we add a second number. So, and then that's gonna be b. Alright. Now we print. Crap. A plus b. Does that work? I have a number. Oh, I'm stupid. Okay. The fine. Oh no, that's not good. Why is that dark blue? That's not concerning. Is we can do this, and then I think if we do that, and then we do that, and that should like work. Thank you. Oh no, I think. No. I want to do this. Terminal. Enter a number 4. Alright. Nice. Then we have addition. Now we need to make it do subtraction. What if I just like copy and paste this? Right. Then we do bang, bang. Wait, no, wrong number. I think that's the operator. Okay, so now we have 2 numbers. Alright, so ask what operation would you like or I think it's we do like 1 if 1 could be addition, 2 can be subtraction. No, we need 3 variables. No, we can just define another one of input. No, that would work. 3 multiplication, 4 division. Then we go sign of input. That's really funny. Yeah, our windows have screens on them, so we can't do that. Yeah, so okay. One of the ways I like to remember sign and like so if I'm outputting something with count, the operators, whatever they're called, these things, I have to be facing to the output. But if you're asking for an input, you're pointing towards like the function. That's like how I remember which way they should go. Yeah. Alright, so now just to confirm it should crap. These actually need to go inside the question mark. Otherwise it's gonna look really weird. Alright, so one equals. No, that's really yeah, no, we're not gonna do that. So now we have the input. Alright. Alright, so now enter your first number. I spelled number on. I hate them. Alright, so then we're gonna let me ask for the second number. Enter your second number. No, I don't need to type number twice, that would be weird. Okay. Now we do this. If input, okay, I believe I need to put these in parentheses. Input equals 1. Then we do this. Do take a print. The final result is. I wonder. Okay, I should have done the test after this. A plus B. Bang. Else if two. I think there's something else I could do with this. Oh wait, no crap. I put that in the brackets. No, we're gonna go here. Else if input equals 2, then we print the final result is A minus B. Else, okay, I'm just gonna copy and paste this. Bam, bam. Nope, that's 8. Else, yeah, definitely, yeah. You can so I'm not sounding like I'm talking to myself because that'd be weird. All right, so else, I know, no, but now you know like. Wait, no, this is Python. This isn't Python. I can't just type print. This is please enter a valid number. Okay. I don't need this. Wait, do I need to indent this? What does that do? Nothing. Alright. So then we enter these. That's so COUT is to this is going to output whatever this is. It's going to print whatever this is. Yeah. And then CIN is input. So now I can take this and then I think I could put that there and just don't this at the bottom. Yeah. So the way this works, the way this works is just you're defining an integer, and each of these is its own individual variable that's separated by a comma. You're saying each of these is an integer. If you were doing string of oh yeah, well because this is why C++ is superior. It's better at everything. It's yeah. I think I can do something with like cases, but this should work now. Alright, they're running all the time. Alright, perform. Let's do subtraction. 1 minus 1. Well, that's what? Hold on. Why? Okay, so why are you doing that? What if I put this? No. We accept the input. Why is it doing? Okay, do I need to like indent these or something? No, that probably doesn't do anything. Well, what if it does do? Okay, I don't think that's gonna. Let's try this again. Okay, 2. No. So it's unnecessary. Oh wait, hold on. There's something for some reason at the end of like everything return 0. I don't exactly know why this works. Although I remember it's something. This is like I think somehow it like saying return with error 0. That could I don't think that's gonna fix the issue, but it should. No. Okay, what if I do something else? What if there's something I learned this yesterday. You can have like case values, so like case of input if case right, and then I can do something like case 1 if is then perform this function, I believe. Mm-hmm. Well, no, but you're setting the input, like you're entering the number. This isn't Java. I don't have to deal with that bullcrap. Yeah. It's so much easier. What could... Okay, well, let's start commenting stuff out. Let's comment out this. So, it physic... Oh, I forgot. How do I comment stuff in this? Oh, it's like... I'm gonna Google that. How to... I've, like, used this once. I've never actually... Oh. What? Oh, okay, no, hold on. If I comment out this, then it physically can't perform the action of that. So I think here's what's gonna happen. If this is commented out, then it doesn't know. It's gonna force out this because it doesn't know that 1 is a number. All it knows is 2 is a possible input, 3 is a possible input, and 4. It doesn't know that 1 is, which means if I go here and run this, if I do 1, so somewhere in the C++, okay, well that's interesting. That means C++ is defaulting to the input being 1. Or the input. Let's do something real quick. Well, no, hold on. I think I have an idea. Yeah, that works. What's the error? There we go. All right. So, and then it needs to print input. I want to see it print the input. I want to make sure it understand. I think that might be the issue. It's just not. Oh, I think that's it. What is that the issue? Is that it? Okay. What's the problem? There was. Oh, gosh sake. What do you want? What's your problem? Fix. Hmm. What is the problem with the syntax? It can't be this hard to close a pair of brackets. Oh, you're gonna stop doing that. Try that. Okay, what if I just delete that? Shouldn't do anything. At the end of input. Yeah, I take it back. I don't like C++. Okay, well, my confusion is why is it yelling at me? I'm gonna copy this so I can just delete it. Yeah. So what is the issue? Yeah, well, I want to make sure it's understanding. Okay, what is the issue here? This is all commented out code. It shouldn't have any effect. I'm gonna paste this in real quick so that. Keep that and just copy all this crap. So I have it copied. What is the issue? I think it's having an issue with displaying the input. Okay, what if I just run it? What does it do? Okay, it doesn't give me an error. Let's put return 0. So that it just does that. Alright, so I want to put 2. So it is performing the correct operation. That's not the issue. Alright, so that's good to know. Let's put this code back. Don't need another return 0. So it's printing the correct input. That's not the issue. So why is it doing that? That's really weird. If input is not one or 2 or 4, if input is not that, I'm gonna close to this. Okay, I think I'm trying too many things. Uh, what on earth? Why is it doing this? I need to. I'm confused. So okay, let's do this. Let's comment out this code for now. So nothing should be running there. Then we go here, run this. We type in 1, enter 1, 1. The final result is 2. Now what if we add this back? We're trying to. That's fine. Okay, what if we enter 2, 1, 1? That might be break. That's interesting. Okay, what's the error? No. Oh, that's interesting. change this to an else if that's why. Wait, well that's interesting. 1, 1. The final result is 2. But I want the input to be 2. Oh crap, no, I did not mean to do that. Okay, let's go to Google. Do you have anything, Alan? Okay. So what I discovered is if both of these are if statements, then it prints both. It doesn't have a trouble performing the operation. Something else is going on. How does C++ store a integer? Let me take a look. Wait, that's interesting. Wait, that's really interesting. I think you're right. I was writing them wrong. I was looking at standard. So, no, it's not the inputs. It's the way these are written. That's how they work. These are nested within another one. I think that's the issue. So now if we go 1, 1, 1, 2, right? Makes sense. We go here. We go 2, 1, 1. Never mind. How would it be regarding the inputs? That doesn't make sense. It's always registering input as 1. But the thing is, if I go here in after this, I print input. If I go here and put input here, then it's going to be. I'm thinking your desktop audio, so because I feel like that you're actually like helping me out with this. Division. All right, so yeah, if I go 1, you see it's printing this.
Yeah, so it should print 1.
Yeah, it's printing the input correctly. What
Oh, yeah, it did.
What are you doing, cat? My cat's being annoying. Danish, the little one. Okay, well, what's. So if we run this, we're gonna enter 2. Why is it doing that? I think it's something about it just being a bunch of if-else statements is somehow confusing it.
Looking at this, let me think.
Do they have?
Because Nori, if you write 2 separate if statements for if input, that might actually work.
That's what was happening.
If you even put double
I thought it was only one. I thought, okay, yeah, that makes sense.
Wait, that's stupid. That means when you write input equals 1, it just sets input to 1. And if that function works, then it perform. Oh my god, that's so stupid.
It's C++.
That's so stupid. What do you mean that's how it works?
Alright, so we're good. I think now it should function. Alright, so 1, 1, 1, 2. Let's run it again. 2, 1, 1, 0. Now if I do multiplication, 1, no, crap. That's addition. Run C++ file. We're gonna go here. 3, 1, 1. Okay, well that probably wasn't the best two numbers to test, but it's fine. It got the answer right. 4, 2, and 1. The answer is 2. This works. I think the reason why it was defaulting before is because this was just the first if statement. So it just assumed that this is the only thing, it's the only thing it can do. That's why it wasn't working. That's there. So it was just jumping to this one and ignoring all the other ones. But when I make it two if statements, when I'm to make it two, yeah, if it's two if statements, then it reads if statement 1, if statement 2. But if I do multiple if statements, okay. I want to add one more thing before I wrap this up. Now let's add. Sure, you can go back to suffering with AP Chinese. Yes, I have to deal with this C++ bullcrap. You're gonna go do AP Chinese. Yeah. Um. All right. Anyways, it's time. 15 minutes of debugging just to realize I need another equal sign. I love C++. All right. If input, let me see if I can do this right. Why is, I mean, like, I'm doing this. It's already 6:30. My brain is so used to, like, us, to, like, yeah, looking outside at 6:30 and it being dark. No, it's, like, light outside. This is the miracle. Oh, wait, that's why it's not working. Because it doesn't know what input it is. Okay, well, never mind. There's another issue, but okay, that's something. Okay, well, no. Do I need to put this inside of here? Alright, explain. is not. Oh, do I just put this? No. Okay. You fix my code so. Can I not? Wait. Can not use the or operator. Yeah, I don't need to see your thought process. Just tell me how to code. I don't need D Morgan. Erase? I don't know. What I don't know. Okay, fine. I'll just do whatever you told me to do. I was trying to use these OR operators, and then it just said created to do, and started using arrays and algorithms and whatever this is. I don't know what that is. Okay, no, fine. So, but at what school? Also, that needs to be enclosed in parentheses. Oh, I guess, yeah, that makes sense. If input is not equal to 1 and not equal to 2 and not equal to 3 and not equal to 4, then print that. So why is the error there now? Run C++ file. Oh, that fixes all the issues. Line 9. Brother. Oh, like that? No, that clearly doesn't do anything. What?
Made a bunch of game kits for AP Chinese.
Uh-huh. Alright. You don't need to make a to-do to find the error. I don't know what the error is. Let's add the patch and compile. You didn't fix the error. Fix. Alright, I'm just gonna run it and hope. Run C++ file. At 5. Enter a valid number. Oh wait, I can make this whole thing one big if statement. Because now it's printing both things. So if I make the whole thing just one gigantic if statement. No. And then we take all this. Bam. Now I shouldn't have any issues. Stop running the code. So we go here. We run the C++ file. And then we enter 5. Yes! A valid. I'm actually going to change this to operation. Alrighty. Well, that is. I'll probably come back and make just like a case input thing later, but I think I'm good with this for now. This was supposed to be a 5-minute activity.